Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of the Driving Professor. For those of you who are actually new to the channel, I am your host, as always, Rasheed White. All right, so this video, it comes from San Antonio, Texas. I'm pretty sure everybody's actually heard of it. I'm late to the party, but that's okay. And this is about a person who was sitting in a McDonald's drive-thru. He gets himself shot at by the officer, and I think he does get hit a couple of times. And the officer, he's a rookie police officer. He actually tried to pull over a car, a similar looking car, the previous day or the previous night, and he didn't catch him. But now this car actually meets the description of the car that he was initially trying to pull over, and so it meets the description of the car he's actually trying to pull over. So it's a mistaken identity case, but I don't understand what the officer actually did wrong here. But in my opinion, he was actually doing the right thing, and I'm going to tell you why he has. Let's get into the video. Let's get into this baby here. All right.
Fled from me the other day. He's in the parking lot. Yeah, more. Somebody else with us. Everything there you go into the way you went with anyone 51. Give me up on the wall, then the 100 point order now. And anyone 51 order on the one running good? 10-4. Nice and clear. Get out of the car. Shots fired.
All right, so let's look at this one more time over here, because everybody is saying that the officer actually made a mistake, and because he actually snuck up on the guy, that it could have been like a carjacking situation. But let's look at how long he actually looks at the police officer when he actually opens the door. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he actually saw that was actually a police officer right now. And then the door's actually still open, and he actually almost hits the police officer with the door of the car, which can actually cause some damage in a sense, though. Those doors are actually really heavy. I think they weigh about maybe 200 or 300 pounds. So you're eluding the police. If you did nothing wrong, why the hell did you run away? I don't understand. Why would you run from the cops? You see, it's a police officer. I had this happen to me when I was chilling. You know, I think I was in a spot. I forgot. I gotta remember, jog my memory. But this actually happened to me. Not where the police actually opened my door, but they was sitting in the parking lot and they rolled up on me. You know, and it took me 1 second to process. Oh, this is a cop. Now the officer is in uniform. So it's not even like it's an undercover plainclothes officer here. So if you didn't do anything wrong, why did you run? And they got the wrong guy. And if you did get arrested, you can sue for wrongful arrest, and it's $25,000. And I'm not sure in Texas, maybe it's a little bit less or more. It all depends, though. In New York City, the cost of living is very high, so you get about $17,000 to $25,000. So they already have this money set aside just in case things like this actually happens, where you get a wrongful arrest or a lawsuit. So he flees. All right, so yeah, even though he's not armed, but you got to understand too that a car can actually be used as a deadly weapon. So let's look at this over here, and we see what can actually happen when people flee from the police over here. People die, people get injured. It could be little kids. Sometimes kids actually dies in these car wrecks.
And no change here. The investigation is still well underway. This is the intersection of North Ocean Avenue and the LIE eastbound service road. Express Drive South is the official name of that. Those two vehicles involved in this collision. This began about 11:30 last night. Police in a marked vehicle attempted a traffic stop of that Toyota pickup truck at the intersection of Long Island Avenue and Gazebo Lane. The driver of that pickup truck fled the scene. Police pursued. Approximately 10 minutes later, at this intersection, that pickup truck slammed into that Honda Civic at that intersection at North Ocean Avenue and the LIE service road. That Toyota was traveling southbound. The pickup truck was traveling southbound. The Honda was traveling eastbound. They collided.
All right, so the point is that people actually lose their lives when it comes to fleeing from the actual police. And I want to look at this one more time because people will say, oh, he didn't realize it was a cop, but he opened the door. And like I said, I got stopped plenty of times by the police, and it takes me a second. Matter of fact, the last time I got pulled over, I was driving in the Bronx, and I knew the cop was going to pull me over. I was driving in the bus lane. I knew he was going to pull me over. And the second he shot out. So he looks, he gets terrified. You see that, you read the body language right over here. Yeah, see, he realizes it's a cop. Like I said, I don't understand. Please explain to me what the officer actually did wrong. I know the person is unarmed, but he actually used the vehicle as a weapon against the officer right over here. A car can be used as a deadly weapon. I'm sorry. He committed a felony by actually doing this over here. By running from the police. It is a felony. All right, so let's look at it one more time. All right, and you know, you could actually say, well, you should just let him go, you know. But again, I just showed you what actually happens. Now, this guy is his adrenaline is all high. What about if a person or a kid just walks out right over here in front of him? You know, so he caused this whole situation. He got himself shot. He needs to actually take accountability on what happened, and this officer should not have been fired. Now, he was on probation in a sense, though. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he could have waited for backup, but he didn't. He did his job, and he's saving the causing. Because, like I said, you see what actually can happen, and I can do a whole bunch of these videos where you have police chases where people die. So yes, sometimes, you know, you actually have to stop these people with deadly force in a sense, though. All right, we're gonna wrap the video up. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share the video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.